old man, proper instruction bring great production. Riding down the blade just to check for bitches. Told her hand it over, then go back to business. My bitch many things, she ain't never show. She under my ears, I'm guaranteed she stole. Ho, run it up, 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 ho, run it up. I want y'all to listen real clear, ayy. I'm not the one who be in clubs and tryna make it rain. I'm by the bathroom serving knocks and tryna knock your main. I ain't no fake P, won't dirty Mac, I'm sanitized. This ain't no fake cheese, keep big racks like a boob job. We hit Neiman Marcus, make a shot with eyes. Bought the whole department and bought the bitch some fries. Really stop down, I'm really P, keep posing.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That time to shine and grind. It's your main man, Mike P, One Mike Podcast. Let's go. In a minute, I hadn't had time to do my thing. You go ahead and make time. We in here. Project 25, one half of sports before that word. Get big me. Oh, wow, check them out, Mr. Logical out. We're saying Friday, baby. Let them go. We in here. Why not? Yes, sir. It is that time. Your main man, Mike to the P1 Mike Podcast, in the building. Share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You dig me? OKC closed out. The Timberwolves sent them niggas packing. The funniest meme I think I've seen in a long time was that shit of Anthony Edwards with with Eddie Winslow face. That shit was funny. Too fast sent me that funny ass shit, dog. But in other news, Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Timberwolves 4-1 in the series, a gentleman's sweep, 124-94. Again, I don't know, Coach Will. We need you on the hotline, fam. You said that Rudy Gobert was that guy. Rudy Gobert played 19 minutes. He made one shot. This nigga had 5 rebounds, fam. He had 2 points and 5 rebounds, fam. Rudy Gobert, man, you can come to the Bulls, bro. You better than Vucevic. We'll give you the rock. You did? Josh Giddey get you the rock, put backs, lobs, all that shit. I just putting that out there. Hey, Bulls organization, go ahead and try to get Rudy Gobert because his stock has fell. Julius Randle showed up. But again, it's in late fashion. They were getting blown out at halftime. To be honest, I stopped watching the game. Anthony Edwards, 7-18, 1 for 7 from 3. Again, too many threes. Again, 19 points. Guys just didn't show up, man. I'm really disappointed in this series is Naz Reid. It's like they kept trying to play. You got to make a decision. Like, I'm happy that Alexander Walker got in. But again, he's 0 for 8, 0 for 4. No points. Why is he playing 20 minutes? That's too many minutes. Rob Dillingham finally got in the game, getting 7 points in 7 minutes. Bro, he's the guy you have to put in the game. He's the guy that's not getting the minutes. Yeah, for sure, bro. You need to go find a bench, dead ass though. But again, he can play for Chicago Bulls any day. We need help down bottom. You dig? So again, you got to make a decision in the offseason. You got 3 guys that play the same position. You got to figure out what you're gonna do with Mike Conley. He was over 3, no points, 21 minutes, too many minutes with no productivity, with 2 rebounds, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, 1 assist. Bro, that's terrible. I don't understand it. Again, Naz Reid, he was 5 or 6, efficient, 5 rebounds. Rudy Gobert should have been on the pine, bro, on the bench. Naz Reid had 5 turnovers too. Why is Naz Reid handling the ball? Why? DiVincenzo, him and Alexander Walker, Rob Dillingham, they're the same player. You got to figure out who's going to be the starting guy next year. I would like if they elevate Alexander Walker. You got to figure out how to make that thing work. They got to get a player that's a big who just want to come in and play defense. That's it. You cannot sit up here and have Rudy Gobert there, who we've seen just continuously, bro, he can't be on the floor. Especially not against Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a deep team. You know, it just is what it is, man. I felt like in this Chet Holmgren for one, that last night I did see that until halftime. Chet Holmgren probably played the best basketball I've seen him play all season. If he plays like that, they definitely gonna win a championship. I'm telling you for sure. You would stamp that shit immediately. Caruso had a really good series. My man Isaiah Joe finally got off. You know, it's in garbage time, so to speak, but Lou Dort played really well. He came in focused, razor sharp. Jalen Williams played really well. Don't think Jalen Williams is a star, but he played well. You know, so Shady MVP did what he did. You know, so again, I look at this team. If Chet Holmgren plays the way he played yesterday, dog, they are going to win the championship. I don't give a shit if Indiana win, the Knicks come back. Nobody's stopping them if Chet Holmgren plays the way he's played last night. Have 7 rebounds and 22 points. I mean, efficient. 8 of 13. He had 2 threes. Good for the free throw line, you know. So yeah, his plus minus was what, 21? Come on, man. Like, dog, that's amazing. So yeah, you gotta look at they can really go 10 deep, really easily. You got the starting 5. You know, you got Chet, Jalen, Hartenstein, Lou Dort, and Shea. Then you got Jalen Williams off number 2 Jalen Williams off the bench. He only had 5 minutes. He really didn't get off. To me, he's a rebounding machine. He played 5 minutes and had 2 rebounds. So what that tell you? He's a rebounding machine. Caruso played well. Isaiah Joe, Wiggins, Casey Wallace. That's 10 guys, dog. Like, OKC proved it. They're the best team in the league. They proved it last year, but they just had to get some defense, man. They had to get some glue guys like Hartenstein, Caruso. That Giddey trade was a great trade. Helped them become balanced. It helped them to have another body, you know, besides Chet Holmgren. So he had, you know, you drafted a Jalen Williams. So Charles Sam Presti, man, he's done his thing. He's done his thing, dog. Like, I think this is more a culmination of Sam Presti really getting his due if they do win it all. So this put the franchise in a really good position, I feel like. So shout out Sam Presti. We don't know if you know, you got the Knicks Pacers tonight. We don't know if the Pacers will close out the Knicks. It's been a crazy series, you know, thus far. So we will see. Injury report. Let me see. You got my injury report? Game time decision, Nesmith and Carl Town. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We don't know. You know, who knows? I think they're both gonna play, but I don't know, man. I've been wrong in this whole jump to give a prediction. To be honest with you, so who knows? Maybe the Knicks might come back. Maybe the Pacers might win. I think in this series that Halliburton has proven he's a good player. I think Aaron Nesmith, his stock has risen. Pascal's played well, you know. So yeah, it's predicated on what team is gonna show up. If the Knicks get opportunity to, you know, get in there and do their thing, it's like, is Josh Hart gonna play the way he's been playing? Is Mitchell Robinson gonna get enough minutes? So I mean, again, it's just, to me, it's predicated on what team shows up. I don't know if the Knicks can have enough offense to stick with Indiana. Because the defense can't. They don't have no defense, dog. Like, you let Halliburton go off last game for 32 and 15, bro, and 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, dog, if you can't stop Halliburton, you're not about to stop nobody. You did? So, to me, man, it's all predicated on, is Jalen Brunson gonna be efficient? Again, last game he had 31 points, 9 of 19. That's bull job, bro. You got to the free throw line, but bro, you got to shoot efficiently, fam. Stop shooting all these wild ass shots, man. It don't make no sense to me. He's been outplayed the whole series. They switched Nesmith on him. So you know, we'll see. Miles Bridges, where are you, bro? Go check Halliburton, fam. That's what you need. You need to put the best guy on the best player. Like, again, OG Anunoby. I don't think OG's that good. He had 22 points again, 4 rebounds. He was efficient. He was 7 of 16, but 1 for 7 from 3. That's too many threes, bro. You're not a 3-point shooter to be shooting that many threes. You did. So again, Miles Bridges, where's your defense at? We need your defense. You know, they gotta stop putting niggas like Landry Shaman in the game. He get 11 minutes, bro. Wow, just give those minutes to Carl Payne. Give those minutes to Deuce McBride. We had 15 minutes. Imagine his production if he had. He only took 3 shots. He shot and made 1 3-pointer. Imagine if he has those extra 20-some minutes on the floor. Landry Shaman took 4 shots and made 1 of them. Like, come on, man. You don't need to be on the floor. DeLon Wright, why is he on the floor, bro? You play President Shue need to play more minutes. He's a bigger body. He can stay in front of Pascal Siakam. They don't understand they match up well against Indiana. You got to put the matchup on the matchup. And certainly Mitchell Robinson has shown to pay dividends. Carl Towns is playing better. You did? So he's been featured more on the offense. But you got guys who they just not complimentary, man. You gotta play like Carlisle is playing those guys, bro. Mikal Bridges? Man, I don't know how to say a nigga named Mikal Bridges. Yeah, he need to check Halliburton, somebody. Because again, they switched off Neesmith and put him on Jalen Brunson, and that wore Jalen Brunson down. Because they realized, okay, yeah, this shit ain't working. I'm watching in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson went, I think he had like 12 in the first quarter. They're like, nah, second quarter, we're gonna put Neesmith on him. Equalize them, you did? So yeah, I look at them as like, man, you have to focus on either letting Josh Hart have the ball more, bring up the court. You gotta come back with some type of angle. Mikal Bridges. Oh, that's it. My God. Thank you, brother. Mikal Bridges. I don't know what I was saying. Either way, he got to go check Halliburton, goddammit. Somebody. Man, I want to see the defense he played against the Boston Celtics. That's the defense I want to see. Because if they don't have that tonight, I don't see Aaron Neesmith going for 30 tonight. I don't see Halliburton going for 31. I really see the Knicks hopefully coming back and winning this series. For me, you did. Jalen fucking Brunson. But yeah, in other news, NBA, you know, aside from that shit being rigged, I'm not even going to the rigged shit, but shout out to OKC. They're proving it. We wanted to see what they were going to do, and they're proving it. So shout out to them. Wow. I just love to see when teams step up and do their thing. You say you're number one, be the number one. You did. We're going to roll to our next segment, Black on Black News. Black news from a black man with a black perspective. You dig me? So this is some of this videos I like to just inform people about that may not even know what's kind of going on in society. You know, a lot of things are just kind of just hidden, or they just lie to niggas. Like, so they've been lying to us since day one. So you just got, again, information is key. I've said this numerous times. You know, the swastika is not something that people think it is. You know, American history is a bunch of lies. So it's all about who wins. It's who really tells the story. Keep this video out.
Talkative real quick? Sure. So nowadays there's a lot of conjecture about the historical accuracy of different things involving World War II. And Jamie, if you were to go to the Baalbek folder, or in fact, go to the folder called swastika. So this is something that I got tremendous heat for. Whereas that when I went to Baalbek, I noticed that there were swastikas all over the place. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, that's interesting.
That's an ancient symbol.
What a lot of people are not aware of is that the swastika is prehistoric. It's found on 5 continents around the world and dates back approximately 10,000 years. It is found in Europe, Africa, Asia, North and South America, all before transoceanic sea travel was thought to be possible. If you scroll through the images, Jamie, you'll kind of give the audience an understanding. Now, let me preface this whole conversation with this. Fuck Hitler. He right? Like, right.
Of course. Nazis.
Right? He stole.
This is how much they program people in America. You can't even tell the truth about what American history really is. These fake J's have literally made people just be on pins and needles, fam. These fake J's have literally made people to say, I can't even tell the truth. I gotta say I hate Hitler and I hate him. That's obvious, bro. It's obvious. Who don't like a person that wanted to annihilate a whole race of people because of the color of their skin and their heritage. But we have to start digging deeper on why these people, I told you before, why these people were being put in these situations. And there's a lot of black Jays as well that are not talked about in that time frame, who was in those concentration camps as well.
The symbol, which was a symbol of peace, and he bastardized it. So this right here, I took this photo. You'd almost think it's photoshopped in. This is a photo. This is real. And I'm like, well, this is fascinating. I put this up on Twitter and I said, did Hitler know something about ancient history that we don't? And the reason why, and this was a sincere question, everyone started calling me a Nazi. I was spreading dangerous Nazism for it. No, this is a grown-up conversation. Hitler was
brother speaking in love. You can't see that. You're insane.
He was evil, but he was intelligent, and the Nazis were arguably the most technologically advanced country at that time in World War II. The jet engine, rockets, and for reasons that I cannot.
America ended up hiring one of their engineers to come work for America. He's a German. Werner von Braun. But again, they lie to you and tell you these things because you don't know history. You don't know. You don't know what to read.
Not find a definitive answer on is why was Hitler so into archaeology? They call it Nazi archaeology, and the mainstream people will say, "Oh, well, he weaponized. He was trying to get this Aryan thing going to unite people and just create an enemy."
They'll kick it to Himmler a lot. They'll say that Himmler was the one that was really into.
Do you want to get provocative real quick?
I'm telling you, man. The more you don't know, the more you do know. The more you don't know, the more you do know. No, that sounds like some bull job, I'm telling you. The more you think you do, you don't know a lot. You got to guess why you got to get right and exact. Have to get right and exact and understand information. Information is fleeting every single day. See people lie. Keep this video here.
Well, a town in Texas has over $4 million of its own local tax dollars being sent to Israel. When they audited their books and found this, the town of San Marcos decided to stop that aid. Now, Governor Abbott, Greg Abbott of Texas, says you actually can't do that. It's
you can't do that. Why? It's U.S. tax dollars in that state. So again, they tell you, you're paying your taxes for the roads and the hospitals and every other thing that we think was going on. No, that money's going to Israel, Jack. It's in somebody's pockets.
It's against the law. Now, Israel receives billions of dollars in federal aid from the United States government. This local government, for a small town of only 70,000 people, found that their residents were sending $4 million a year. And they said, we actually don't want to do that. We want to send that to our local schools, our fire departments, maintain our roads. And the state is saying, you cannot do that. You must continue to send that money to Israel. Now, this is not quite a cut and dry story. It's outrageous that the governor is saying, no, you need to keep sending your local tax dollars to Israel. And he has his own crazy reasons. But the bill was also a little bit strange, too. This is, again, a town of 70,000 people sending over $4 million per year to Israel instead of the local priorities that they wanted.
They claim that money is going to. That's what they claim when they tell you, hey, the money's going here. No, it's not going there. It's going and funnel somewhere else. Again, the more you don't know, the more you do know. The more you do not know, the more you do know. You dig me? You got to know more and more and more and dig deeper and deeper and deeper. People are lying to you, bro. They had to do an audit on their own state. They lie so much, it's disgusting, man. Another video. Shout out to Alex Jones.
What do you think about Bush and Kerry being cousins?
Who've been holding it down for years.
Excuse me?
That means, excuse me, like he didn't know what's going on. George Bush and Dick Cheney are cousins. Come on, man. And you got Obama's cousins with Sarah Palin. Bet you didn't know that either. Wait till my next video. You'll get it.
Did you know Bush and Kerry were cousins?
Kissing cousins or what?
See, he's joking. See, he wanted to joke around. They in Skull and Bones. Curry was running for president at the time. Come on, man.
Really are cousins.
They really are.
There's only 15 members of Skull and Bones each year out of 290 million Americans, and both of them are Skull and Bones. Certainly you're aware of that.
Oh, well, why wouldn't you be? All the things of all the presidents being involved in this society, all Masons, and then the Illuminati book come out, or a number of them came out. And it was one world government, one world money system, one world religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all coming now.
Oh, it is.
By the way, you better watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because because if there's anything to it, you're a marked man.
What do you think about
Ain't nobody afraid of these pigs. You heard? We're gonna speak the truth. Speak the truth every day, all day. You dig me? Got another video for y'all too, man. Where's this video with Morgan Freeman? Says Morgan Freeman has been alive. He's never been a free man. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You dig me? Since Morgan Freeman has been alive, he's never been a free man. Man, it's heavy.
Obama is not our first black president. Can you explain to people what you were talking about?
He's not.
You know, people are saying Obama's the first black president, and he's not. He's the first mixed race president. This whole Obama thing that everybody seems to forget that he had a mama and she was white.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if you got two different.
That's how him and Sarah Palin are cousins. You heard? Give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, y'all. Wifey was calling. Y'all know how we do it here. But yeah, Obama definitely isn't black. Never has been, never will be. You're moving on. Let's see here. Oh, let's talk about China and their banking system.
Check this out, homie. What's your thoughts?
And they swear for cheese. They swear for potato salad that their government is so much better than ours. And they're thriving, and America's in shambles, and all. Bruh. Why do you think they settled that tariff joint with Trump, with the Trumpster, the Cheeto man? You did. Their banking system is in shambles. They're going through a housing crisis. 40 banks in their joint is wild. So, come on, we just got to keep it real, man. Tell the truth, what the truth really is, not these lies. In the streets. Again, that's the news they don't want to show you. That's the news that they lie about on a regular basis. Let's see here. There's so much, though. It's just so much. Here we go.
35,000 Chinese restaurants in America. That's more than McDonald's, Wendy's, Dunkin' Donuts, Subway combined. None of them.
Come on, dogs. This is the issue we're having with even economic deprivation that we see. All these restaurants, bro, why are they here? I don't even eat Chinese food anymore, fam. I stopped eating it.
Do advertisement.
You don't see no commercials.
You don't see no commercials about your local Chinese restaurant
at all. You know what I heard? They don't even eat their own food that
they don't eat their own food, Fritz. Think about it. The Chinese food that they're making us is not authentic Chinese food. That's weird. But I looked up on the internet, they're saying they had to adapt to American culture. But you don't see these other places like Japan, Taiwan, Indian food. They're not adapting. They're giving us the food that they're eating. Why are the Chinese changing up for us? That's creepy, right?
Keep it going, bro. I'm with you because I agree with everything that you talk about right now.
And you got to think about where all the Chinese restaurants located in the highly populated areas: Chicago, LA, New York. It's like you don't see no Chinese spot in Wyoming.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress Black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in Black communities, even though Black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own community.
Again, it's not our own community. That's what Black people got to realize too. It's not our own community. Got to get right and exact, bro.
We're the true Americans. The European colonists took over and started calling themselves Americans and started changing the history, saying that they brought us here. We were always here.
See, they called the brother. Telling you, man, it's about what you listen to. What do you believe? What makes more sense to you? Let me see. What's the brother name? Hold on. Don't want to get the brother name wrong. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Can't think of the brother name, yo. Making me mad. Oh, well, moving on. Focus on the video. I forgot the brother. I had the brother name right there. I'm bugging. Give me 2 seconds. Hold up. This brother been preaching for a long time, bro. Tariq Bey. They try to call him a cult leader. It's hilarious, dogs.
We were always here. You've got pyramid kuntas in Central South America that are older than the pyramids in Giza in Misraim that the people call Egypt.
Right.
Older.
Older.
You've got civilization principles that are here in Lower Egypt that you call Kentucky and Tennessee area that is older than they are in what you call Egypt. But those things are held secret because they don't want these people to know that they're the heirs apparent to this land.
Right.
So they branded them Negro, black, and colored to cut off the linear history.
Right.
So when the people think they're Negro, black, and colored, they can't tie to the illustrious history of the founders of civilization. As a matter of fact, they keep trying to leave and everybody else trying to come here because they don't even know that this is the hub, the North Gate. We're the true Americans.
That's right. We are the true living, breathing Americans. Let these people out of you, bro.
The science that they were proposing.
And look, if you don't believe me, listen to your own people. They'll tell you.
Is not what we today would honor as scientific in any way. The eugenics movement has a direct link to the descendants of Charles Darwin. They somehow made the leap to these notions about racial purity. What is best for each race is racial purity. Plecker and his friends
And Margaret Sanger
convinced the Virginia legislature to adopt very restrictive legislation in 1924. It's called the Racial Integrity Act. With this legislation, it was decreed that there were only two possible categories. One is white, which means a person you check that you're white if you have white ancestry, Caucasian ancestry, and absolutely nothing else. The other category is everybody else, and that's colored. So this was very hard on Virginia's indigenous community because, in a sense, it wipes away their identity on paper, their ability to describe themselves as Indian was not possible. To describe themselves as Indian was not possible. To describe themselves as Indian was not possible.
Right.
Think about the whole history or the story about Admiral Byrd in Antarctica, and then think about the present Treaty of Antarctica today. Why is there a Treaty of Antarctica with that? If you want to go there, you have to sign it, and you have to sign off on. You can't,
gag order.
The gag order.
Can't say anything.
Can't say anything about what you see down there.
And all those bases from all those countries are around this opening that's about 30 meters wide. And the only research team that's down there that is not a country is the Rockefeller Foundation.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. And Admiral Byrd, I mean, this is a decorated admiral in the U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
Went down there with a lot of ships, a fleet of ships.
Right.
And some of those ships got destroyed by some of these flying craft. And he made a press statement saying that we are confronted with a new enemy, one that can fly pole to pole with incredible speed.
That's right. That's what he said.
They sent him back to America with his tail between his legs.
That's right. Think about the whole history or the
craziness, bro. Craziness. Last video, bro. So look at the name. Look at the fake J's. Look at the fake J's. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Sickening. Get one more. This one hurt my heart right here to see. Oh no, we got 2 more videos here. I love Sun Chips, fam, but again, you have to look and study these actual names on these bags of chips or food that we're eating. Like natural flavors, when I try to bring to the limelight. Cellulose fibers. It's cardboard, fam. The same thing you put in cheese, the cellulose that keeps the cheese from actually, because cheese is very, very, dairy, it sticks together. How do you have cheese in a bag that don't stick together? You put cellulose in it. It's cardboard, fam. Sodium succinate. It's cardboard. Derives from wood made to use in cardboard. That's in Sun Chips, bro. Had to stop eating Sun Chips. This is a breaking news one. Big Pharma buys 23andMe, its data vault for over 256 people. So again, people been fooled, the banana in the tailpipe, unfortunately, because you ran out and said, hey, I want to know where I'm from. Instead of listening to your grandparents, instead of listening to the atmosphere tell you where you're from. Listen to the black scholars. They'll tell you where you're from. Do your family lineage history, not give somebody your DNA and they're gonna tell you where you're part Portuguese and 2 part of this tribe and you're from this area, the Congo, and it's lies and deceit, bro. They took that information, bankrupted the company, sold the company for $256 million, and all of your DNA is now given to Big Pharma. So they do, man. You can't trust them. I don't trust the U.S. government with anything. Zero. I just don't understand, bro. Oh, last video. Here we go. All y'all be laughing at me. There's so many people that don't realize Chinese have been found on solar farms, bro. Dubbing the kill switches. It's going to be a shutdown, bro. Trust me. I know it is. It's coming. And those who be prepared will be ready. And those who are not will be not, unfortunately. Another thing, to another video. One more video. According to lab results and tests, significant amount of the alcoholic Casamigos and Don Julio is actually from cane sugar. It's ridiculous, bro. You're drinking fake tequila. That's not agave. It's not coming from Mexico. It's coming from right in the U.S. And they're selling it at a crazy amount of rate. You're just drinking sugar. It says Casamigos and other premium tequila brands, Don Julio, both claim that they've made exponentially 100% blue Weber agave. But it's not true. It said retail $50. For one, if you're spending $50 to $150 on a bottle of anything, you're insane. You're insane. Just these little bottles here, fam. You're gonna do that, you might as well just get you the Magnum bottle for $70. You're gonna keep going back each weekend and spending $50 here, $50. That's when you're drinking fake tequila. It says new class action lawsuit against Diageo, the same parent company that used to basically have Ciroc and Diddy, and Diddy got mad because this is why Diddy got mad, because they were pushing Casamigos and Don Julio more than they were pushing De Leon. Same people. According to them, the company, which brands both brands, claims according to the lab tested significant amounts of alcohol in the Casamigos and Don Julio is actually cane sugar, which is much cheaper to produce. Cheaper tequilas, known as mixtones, acquire only 51% of the sugar. It comes from the agave plant, with the remainder cane sugar. A federal suit was filed earlier this week. Eastern New York Division, U.S. Court. New Yorker owns the company that treated the mixology claim, resulting in Tokyo. With the rest of Sushi Tokyo. The plaintiffs are seeking $5 million in damages. This is a class action lawsuit, bro. They've been selling you fake tequila. That's why I stopped drinking Don Julio. I stopped drinking all these things, man. Because it's fake. I can tell the fakeness when you're drinking it. I don't drink Hennessy no more. I don't drink none of that shit because it's bull jive. You want to taste something that has a nice, refreshing taste that's actually the actual product. You don't want to sit up here and be drinking bull jive. They putting all type of bull jive in anything. These big old mixed drinks and 7% alcohol and 17%. You can get a drink, a little canned drink that's mixed with man, it's so much bull jive. They just want to not give you the real thing. They want to give you everything else but the real thing. You dig? So be safe out there. If you're going to consume, make sure you're consuming responsibly. Make sure you're not underage. Make sure you're not drinking and driving. You dig me? It's been your boy Mike to the love, 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 love. I gotta get out of here. Gotta smack this. Even though school is out, I still gotta work. So we gotta walk into subscribe, make sure you comment. Hit me for other topics I'm gonna try to do. You know, man, coming up soon. I'll probably be more present on football time. You dig? You know, NBA. I don't really get down to NBA like that, man. Just keeping it honest, keeping it real, keeping it direct. We're gonna talk this sport. We're gonna talk this black on black news. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to do what I can do to enhance our people, help our folks grow. You know, I'm doing the work on a day-to-day basis, baby. So it is what it is, man. Hopefully this school year setting the tone. Officially, I'm the director now, so it's just on and cracking. You dig me? We putting things in perspective. We're gonna make sure them kids get them good grades, great behavior, great society. They're gonna be that first group that's gonna change their generation. You feel me? The Lord is gonna get the glory at the end of the day. Love, peace, and soul.